Welcome to today's video, where we'll uncover the hidden value of a truly rare and collectible Jefferson nickel. Many people overlook this simple coin, but collectors know it carries fascinating history, unique features, and surprising market worth that make it highly desirable in the world of numismatics. First up, the Jefferson Nickel of 1961 without a mint mark is one of those fascinating pieces of American coinage that continues to draw attention from serious collectors. At first glance, it might appear like a simple, everyday coin, but within the world of numismatics, even such pieces hold layers of history, artistry, and potential value. Collectors are particularly intrigued by how certain years and minting variations, like the Philadelphia strikes of 1961, have gained importance due to rarity in high-grade condition. Though often overlooked in circulated form, this coin stands out when preserved well and carries a level of desirability that reflects both its historical significance and investment potential. The early 1960s in the United States were marked by a mixture of cultural change and economic prosperity, and the coins produced during this era subtly embody those transitions. The Jefferson Nickel had been a mainstay since its first issue in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel, and it carried forward a design that symbolized American values and stability. In 1961, coins were struck in Philadelphia without any mint mark, which was the standard practice until later years introduced clearer distinctions among facilities. While the coin did not commemorate a special event, its place in the broader Jefferson Nickel series ties it directly to the ongoing story of mid-20th century America, when stability in design was favored over experimentation, making it a historically grounded issue. Design plays a significant role in setting this nickel apart from other small-denomination American coins of the era. On the obverse, the profile of Thomas Jefferson, one of the nation's most influential founding fathers, remains a dignified representation of leadership and legacy. His likeness, designed by Felix Schlag, is rendered with clean details that stand out most vividly on sharp strikes. The reverse carries the image of Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia estate, with its neoclassical architecture symbolizing Enlightenment ideals and Jefferson's contributions to American thought. The coin measures 21.2 millimeters in diameter, is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, and weighs 5 grams, balancing durability with a metallic finish that retains a subtle silver-gray sheen in well-preserved examples. While millions of these coins were minted in 1961, true rarity emerges when condition and striking quality are factored in. Circulated coins are relatively easy to find, often in worn or dirty states, but coins that display sharp details, full steps on the Monticello design, and minimal blemishes are significantly rarer. Collectors place a premium on examples that have survived in uncirculated condition, particularly those with designations such as full steps from grading services, where the fine architectural lines on Monticello are fully intact. It is this intersection of common production with rare preservation that transforms the coin into an ultra-desirable piece for serious collectors. Market values for the 1961 Jefferson Nickel without a mint mark vary considerably depending on grade and rarity. In circulated condition, most examples hold only modest value above face, but in uncirculated condition, the coin's worth increases sharply. A well-preserved piece graded at mint state 65 can command values ranging from $2,500 to $3,500, while exceptional full steps specimens can exceed several $100s, with some auction records even stretching beyond $5,000 for pristine examples. These high-end coins are few and far between, and as the years pass, their scarcity is expected to rise, driving steady appreciation in value. Collectors are keenly aware of this trend, which enhances demand for certified, high-quality examples. For collectors interested in acquiring a 1961 no-mint mark Jefferson Nickel, careful attention must be paid to condition. Coins should be evaluated for sharpness of strike, clarity of Monticello's steps, and overall luster. Certification from professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC is highly recommended, as it not only authenticates the coin but also preserves its long-term value. Proper storage is essential, with airtight holders or slabs helping to protect against environmental damage. Networking within numismatic communities, attending auctions, and consulting reputable dealers remain the best avenues for finding authentic and high-grade pieces. The appeal of this nickel lies not only in its monetary value but also in the story it carries as part of America's coinage legacy. It reflects an era of continuity in design, the enduring recognition of Jefferson's contributions, and the challenges of finding high-quality survivors amid millions of ordinary strikes. Collectors prize the combination of historical resonance and the thrill of rarity, and the 1961 Jefferson Nickel stands as a testament to how even modest denominations can become treasured artifacts. Ultimately, the 1961 no-mint mark Jefferson Nickel serves as a bridge between everyday currency and collectible artistry. For the seasoned collector, it offers an opportunity to invest in a piece of mid-20th century Americana that retains both historical and aesthetic weight. For newcomers, it introduces the fascinating dynamics of condition rarity and the enduring importance of preservation. Whether admired for its design, its scarcity in pristine form, or its potential as an appreciating asset, this coin maintains a secure place in modern numismatics and remains a symbol of why small coins can carry such immense significance. Next up, the Jefferson Nickel of 1963 with no mint mark is one of those coins that often surprises collectors with its hidden value. At face value, it seems ordinary, but in the right condition, this nickel can transform into a highly collectible and financially rewarding piece. For enthusiasts, its appeal lies in its role as part of an enduring American coinage series and the challenge of finding well-preserved examples among the many millions produced. The rarity of pristine strikes elevates its status, and even in dirty or heavily circulated form, collectors view these coins as important historical artifacts with potential worth when properly restored or graded. The year 1963 was a transitional moment in American history, standing at the edge of social and political shifts that defined the decade. The Jefferson Nickel, already in circulation for 25 years by then, represented stability and continuity in coinage design. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, the coins of this year bore no mint mark, as was customary before the late 1960s. While not tied to any commemorative event, the 1963 issue reflects the numismatic landscape of pre-1964 America, when silver was still being used in higher denominations and coinage reform was not yet a pressing national concern. This historical backdrop adds a sense of quiet significance to the 1963 nickel, making it more than just pocket change. When viewed closely, the design elements of the coin stand out as both practical and artistic. The obverse depicts the familiar left-facing profile of Thomas Jefferson, designed by Felix Schlag, whose careful rendering captures a statesmanlike dignity. The reverse features Monticello, Jefferson's iconic Virginia estate, symbolizing American ideals of liberty and architecture. The coin is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, weighing 5 grams with a diameter of 21.2 millimeters. In uncirculated states, the metallic luster gives the coin a soft silvery appearance, while intricate details such as Jefferson's hair and the steps of Monticello define the difference between an ordinary and an extraordinary specimen. What makes the 1963 no-mint mark Jefferson Nickel truly desirable to collectors is the combination of mintage and condition. Although over 175 million were struck in Philadelphia, the survival rate of coins in top condition is low. Circulated or dirty examples are still common, but those with sharp strikes, brilliant luster, and especially full steps on Monticello are rare. The challenge of locating one with well-preserved detail drives collector demand, as the architectural lines of Monticello are often weakly struck, and only a small fraction survive with full definition intact. These condition-based distinctions create rarity in an otherwise abundant coin. Market values reflect this rarity clearly. A circulated coin may fetch only its face value or slightly more, depending on demand, but high-grade examples show substantial appreciation. Standard mint state 63 examples range between $1,500 and $2,700, while coins in mint state 65 and higher can reach $3,300 to $4,500. The real outliers are those with the coveted full steps designation, which can bring $6,700 or more at auction, with exceptional pieces commanding even higher premiums. The rise in values over recent decades demonstrates a clear trend. Collectors and investors are willing to pay a premium for quality, and the scarcity of full steps coins ensures that prices will remain strong. For those interested in adding a 1963 Jefferson Nickel to their collection, attention to detail is critical. Collectors should carefully examine the steps of Monticello and the sharpness of Jefferson's portrait when assessing value. Coins should be stored properly in protective holders to avoid further wear or tarnish, especially if found in dirty condition. Certification by grading authorities like PCGS or NGC provides not only authentication but also establishes the market value of the coin. Attending numismatic shows, auctions, and consulting trusted dealers are the most reliable ways of securing high-grade pieces, as they are rarely encountered in casual circulation today. Beyond its physical attributes, the 1963 nickel carries cultural and numismatic weight. It represents an era of American coinage before the upheavals of the mid-1960s, when silver was removed from circulating dimes, quarters, and half dollars. The Jefferson series itself is a cornerstone for many collectors, and each year of the series adds to the challenge of completing a full set. Owning a well-preserved 1963 example not only contributes to a collection's completeness but also provides a tangible connection to the continuity of American history during a transformative era. In the end, the 1963 Jefferson Nickel with no mint mark demonstrates why even coins once thought to be ordinary deserve a second look. While dirty or heavily circulated examples may not hold much value, pristine survivors tell a different story of rarity, artistry, and investment potential. The coin's historical backdrop, iconic design, and market demand make it a worthy pursuit for both beginners and seasoned collectors alike. As time passes and fewer high-quality examples remain available, its appeal is only set to grow, ensuring its place as a respected and valuable part of numismatic history.